Hello friends, welcome to our YouTube channel Code 369. And from today we are going to see JavaScript. Okay, so far we have seen HTML and CSS, and we have completed up to 49 classes, and this is full stack development course. And from today we are going to see JavaScript, algorithms and data structures. Okay, and the resource which we are going to use is freecodecamp. Okay, it is there is no cost for it to learn. This is absolutely free, and this is also a good resource. Okay, so we are using JavaScript we are using freecodecamp in order to learn JavaScript algorithms and data structures. And there are a lot of things covered in this course. For example, basic JavaScript, and if you go below, regular expressions and debugging, basic data structures, basic algorithm scripting, and you can see a lot of things: object oriented programming, functional programming, intermediate algorithm scripting, JavaScript algorithms and data structures. Okay, and in order to visit this website, I will be giving you the website link in the description box, and you can use it. Okay, and after visiting the website, what you have to do is you have to log in. Okay, here you can see sign. I have already logged in this website. So what you have to do is you have to log in. Okay, then only your progress will be saved. Okay, here we will be completing these lessons, and this progress will be saved only if you have logged in. Okay, so the first thing which we are going to learn here is basic JavaScript. Okay, and the first lesson is comment your JavaScript code. So let us get in. And the main thing from this course is that I will not be teaching you everything, because all the things are already given in the lessons itself. Okay, so you can learn it by yourself itself, because self-learning is the best learning. Okay, self-learning is the best learning. When you learn by yourself, that is the best way of learning. The understanding that you get is very far from watching the lessons. Okay, so you can use this video or my lecture just for solution purpose. Okay, if you are getting stuck at some point, you can get into this lesson and you can watch these lessons. Okay, otherwise by your own by own you can do it. Okay, that's it. So comment your JavaScript code. Okay, here they have given what are comments. Generally, what is mean by comment? We will be typing something in order to show some information. Okay, and it will not be considered by the programming language. Okay, here we will be writing some code. For example, where a equal to 10. Okay, this will be considered by the programming language, but code editor. Okay, code editor. But when you make it as a comment like this, it will not be considered by the code editor. Okay, it will be just information and it will not be considered by it. Okay, generally comments are used in order to insert some information. For example, I have declared variable a equal to 10 here, but I am going to show some information like here I am inserting a variable to assign value of 10. Okay, like this I am showing some information here. Okay, but if I don't make it a comment, what will happen is this line also will be considered by the code editor, and you will be seeing some error here, syntax error. Okay, in order to avoid that, what we have to do is we have to make it comment. Okay, generally the people who are all well versed in programming language know this. Okay, for beginners I am saying this. So let us get here, and here you can see using slash will tell JavaScript to ignore the remainder of the text on the current line. This is an inline comment. Okay, if you just put slash, this is called an inline comment. So if your comment is going beyond a single line and it goes to multiple lines, you have to insert comment like this. Okay, like this you have to insert comment slash star and star slash. Okay, this is how you have to insert the comments. And what we have to do here is try creating one of each type of comment. Okay, let us create a inline comment. Okay, the comment which is inserted only in a single line. Okay, this is a single line comment. And next what we are going to do is we are going to create multi-line comment. How to do that? Sorry, slash star. This is a multiple line comment, and I'm going to the next line also, which goes beyond the present line, or anything you can type. Okay, and we have to close it with star asterisk and backslash. Okay, and press Ctrl Enter. Here you will be seeing Ctrl Enter. Okay, here you can see Ctrl Enter in order to run the test. Okay, press Ctrl Enter and 1% complete. Okay, so in order to go to the next challenge, press Ctrl Enter. And next thing which we are going to see is declare JavaScript variables. How to declare the JavaScript variables. Okay, how to declare a JavaScript variable. And first of all, we have to know what is a variable, and all these things are given here. Okay, you can read all these things. Generally, what is a variable means, we have to store some information. Okay, so where to store? There is a place that is needed in order to store the value. Okay, and that place is called a variable. Okay, for example, I have to live. So where will I live? I need a home. Okay, so I am having a home and I am living in it. Like that, values will be, or data. Okay, data will be living in a place called a variable. Okay, so how to declare that variable? That is what we are going to know now. We tell JavaScript to create or declare a variable by putting the keyword where in front of it. Okay, we have to insert a name where, and we have to give the variable name. That's how we have to declare the variable. And here you can see this is what our challenge is. Use the where keyword to create a variable called my name. Okay, I am creating a variable called my name. In order to do that, you have to insert where keyword and you have to insert the variable name. Okay, and you have to give semicolon if you are declaring a variable. And you can see my is in the small and name is in the caps. Okay, that is not a problem. You can insert any capital letter inside the name. That is not a problem. Okay, but it should not be in the beginning. In the beginning it should be in small letters, and afterwards in between you can insert caps letters. Okay, press Ctrl Enter and 2% completed, and press Ctrl Enter. Storing values with the assignment operator. Okay, assignment operator is nothing but equal to. Assignment operator is nothing but equal to. In the before example, in the before challenge, we declared a variable. Okay, here also you can see var a. Here also you can see, here also you can see var a. Okay, they have declared a variable. Okay, now what we have to do is we have to assign the value. So how to do that? We have to use equal to. Okay, so here you can see the challenge. Assign the value 7 to variable a. Okay, to variable a we have to assign the value 7. So put equal to and give 7. Press Ctrl Enter. you should not change code above the specific comment. Only change the code below this line. Okay, like this we can save the value, but here what they have done is we have to save the value like this. Okay, already we have declared the variable. Okay, like this also you can, like this also you can save a value to a variable. Okay, and also like this also you can save the variable. First you are declaring a variable and next you are giving value to it. Okay, press Ctrl Enter and go. Assigning the value of one variable to another. Okay, assigning the value of one variable to another. So how to do it? Assign the contents of A to variable B. Okay, assign the contents of A to variable B. Here you can see the variable of A has a value of 7. Okay, variable of A has the value 7. So how to assign the value of A to the variable B? Here what we are going to do is B equal to A. Okay, that's it. What does it mean? A has the value of 7 and we are assigning the value for B as the value of A. Okay, as the value of variable A. That's it. Press Ctrl Enter. Initializing variables with the assignment operator. Initializing variables with the assignment operator. Okay, so already we saw how to assign value to a variable. Okay, I already did this. Okay, so here they have given exercise for this. Define a variable A with var and initialize it to a value of 9. So how to do it? Define a variable, you need to use var keyword. Okay, and you have to give variable name as A and you have to give value as 9 and at last you have to give semicolon. Press Ctrl Enter. Declare string variables. Okay, first of all we have to know what is a string. String is nothing but a collection of characters. Okay, like A, B, C, D, a collection of characters, that is called a string. So how can we denote a string? In order to denote a string, what we have to do is you have to use double quotes or single quotes. Okay, double quotes or single quotes, that is how we have to declare a string. And go to the exercise, create two new string variables. Okay, we have to create two new string variables, my first name and my last name. Okay, just create here var my first name. Okay, and in the second line var my last name, and assign them the values of your first name and last name. Okay, and we have to assign values. How to do that? We have to use equal to, and I am going to give the first name and the last name of the string. Okay, so in order to give a string we need double quotes or single quotes. Okay, so for example I am giving the first name as Dwayne and second name is Johnson. Okay, so this is a string. Now press Ctrl Enter. Understanding uninitialized variables. Okay, when JavaScript variables are declared, they have an initial value of undefined. Okay, for example here you can see 3 variables. Okay, but no value is initialized for these variables, they were just declared. Okay, so what JavaScript does is, when JavaScript variables are declared, they have an initial value of undefined. Okay, so if we ask what is the value of variable A, JavaScript will simply say the value is undefined. Okay. If you ask the value of variable b, JavaScript will be simply saying the value is undefined. Okay. So if you do a mathematical operation on an undefined variable, your result will be NaN, which means not a number. Okay. Like that, the JavaScript will be saying Na in the sense not a number. Okay. If you concatenate a string with an undefined variable, you will get a string of undefined. Okay. So you don't need these things at all. Just what you have to know is if you just declare a variable and if you don't give value to it, it will be just considered as undefined. That is what you need to know here. And initialize, let us go to the challenge. Initialize the three variables a, b and c with 5, 10, I am okay, respectively, so that they will not be undefined. So what they are saying is, if you don't give value to this, it will be considered as undefined. So give value to it. That's what they say. So here what I'm going to do is I'm going to give values. Okay. So for a, what we have to give is 5 and b 10, and for c I'm going to give a string I am okay. Press Ctrl Enter. And the next thing is understanding the case sensitivity in variables. Okay. In JavaScript, all variables and function names are case sensitive. This means that capitalization matters. Okay. First itself I told you the variable name should not be starting with capital S. Okay. It should be only starting with small letter. Okay. So the case sensitivity is very important. Small and caps. My_var is not the same as my_var or my_var. Okay. Here you can read all these things. It is possible to have multiple. So just read all these things. So this is the thing which you have to know here. Case sensitivity, caps and small. Variable name should be starting with small letter and it should be the variable name should be starting with small letter, and in between you can use capital letter. Okay. Before itself I told you. Okay. Here you can see variable starts with caps letter. Here also variable and name starts with capital. Okay, like this you can give, that is not a problem. But what the important thing is, you should not be starting the variable name with small. That's what important. Okay. Modify the existing declarations and assignments so their name use camel case. Okay, this is called as camel case. The first letter starting with small and the first word camel, okay, starts with small and the case starts with caps. Okay, this is called camel case. Okay, like that we have to give name here. Okay, so just remove this and give small letter, and here also just remove this, give small letter, and this is not a problem. Okay, anyway, modify this. Studly cap var. Okay, this is perfect. This is also perfect. Okay, and here also you have to change the name. Okay, because the variable name is changed here. Okay, so here also you have to change the variable name. Studly cap var. Okay, that's how you have to change. Sorry, start with small and caps small. Okay, here also you have to change proper camel case. Proper camel case. Here also you have to change title case over. Title case over. Okay, now everything is changed. Press Ctrl Enter. Now let us see another thing. Explore differences between where and let keywords. Okay. So far what we have seen is we have to declare a variable using where keyword. Okay, that's what so far we have seen. But hereafter we will be seeing let keywords also. Okay, we will be declaring the variable name using let keyword. Okay. So here you can read all these things. So what it says is, the problem with declaring variables with where keyword is that you can easily override the variable declarations. Okay, that's what they say. So just we can easily understand this concept. Okay, let me give you examples. Just read this 2 lines. Okay, that's enough. So unlike where, when you use let, a variable with the same name can only be declared once. So what they are saying is that when you are using where keyword, you can declare a variable many times. Okay, multiple times you can declare the same variable name. But when you are using let keyword, you can declare the variable name only once. Second time you cannot use the same variable name. Okay, that's it. Let me give you an example. It will be very easy to understand. I am declaring a variable a, okay, and assigning value of 10, and again I am declaring the same variable name and I am assigning it as 11, okay, with different value. So there is no error. But when you use let keyword and give value, okay, let b equal to 10. Now you can see once I have declared this, but when I declare the same variable name, you have to notice same variable name. Okay, I am getting an error. Okay, here you can see syntax error, unknown, identifier b has already been declared. Okay, identifier b has already been declared. So you cannot declare the same variable name again. Okay. So why this thing was created? For example, I am using my favorite variable name called x. Okay, or x. Okay, I am using x here. Okay, in 10 equal to 10. So I am writing a long of code like this. Okay. And forgetting that already I have declared the variable x, I am again declaring the same variable name x and I am assigning different value, okay, according to that situation. So what will happen is, already I have used the same variable name here, okay, and after a long lines of code I am again using the same variable name. So what the code editor will be doing, when I print the value of x, it will be displaying as 55. Okay, it will be taking the value of 55. So here also it will be taking the value of variable x as 55. Okay, so it should have not happened. I should have used some different variable name here like y. Okay, that is the correct way of doing it. So in order to avoid that problem, when we use let keyword and give x a value, and again, okay, when I make mistake of using the same variable name, JavaScript will be simply saying that identifier x has already been declared. Okay, so I will be knowing, oh, I have already used the same variable name. Okay, that is why this let keyword is used. Now press here, you can see update the code so it only uses the let keyword. This is the challenge. Okay, so instead of variable name, instead of where keyword, we have to use let here. Okay, so give let. Like this you can declare your variables. Press Ctrl Enter and go ahead. And then now we are going to see const keyword. Okay, declare a read only variable with the const keyword. Read only in the sense you cannot change the value again. Okay, that's what read only. So here you can see const favpet of cats. Okay, const favpet equal to cats, favpet equal to dogs. The console will display an error due to reassigning the value of favpet. Okay, so when you are using const keyword, you cannot reassign the value. For example, here you can see I am using var a equal to 10 and I am reassigning the value as 55, a equal to 55, and there is no error at all. Okay, here you don't see any error, but when I replace this using const, there is a error. Okay, type error, a is read only. So when you are using const keyword, you cannot change the value. Okay, only once you have to declare the value, again you cannot change the value. That's what const keyword is. Okay, so let us go to the challenge. Change the code so that all variables are declared using let or const. Using let when you want the variable to change and const when you want the variable to remain constant. Okay. Also rename variables declared with const to conform to common practices. Do not change the strings assigned to variables. Simply what they have said is you have to use const here. Okay, const and press Ctrl Enter. Actually it is showing some error. So read the challenge again. Change the code so that all variables are declared using let or const. Okay, instead of where, we have to declare let or const. Okay, I am just reset all my code. We have to use let or const instead of where keyword. Okay, use let when you want the variables to change. What they have said is use let when you want the variable to change. So here you can see they have declared var fact equal to some value and they have changed here. Okay, so if we have to change the value, we have to use let. Var keyword is okay, but they have said is we have to use let keyword. Okay, and when you do not const when you want the variable to remain constant. Okay, here we want the value of fcc should be constant. Okay, this value should not be changed, so we are using const. Okay, fine. Then also rename variables declared with const to conform practices. And I don't understand what they are saying. Do not change the strings. Now press Ctrl Enter. Here you can see you should change FCC to all uppercase. Why? I don't know, let's change this to caps. Okay, so here also you have to change caps. Press Ctrl Enter and it goes. But one more thing is, it need not to be if you are declaring a variable with const, it is not necessary to declare it in caps. Okay, that is also you have to understand. Here they have declared with caps, so it is not necessary to declare the variable name with caps when you are using const keyword. Okay, you can declare it small also. So just delete this, press Ctrl Enter, go ahead. Add two numbers with JavaScript. How to add two numbers with JavaScript? Here you can see change the code 0 so that the sum will be 20. So what they are saying is change the 0 so that the number will be equal to 20. So I am changing the value of 0 and giving 10. Okay, so the result will be 20. That is what they are saying. It is very simple and it is just mathematical. Okay, there is nothing we have to do with programming here. So just know how to write this code. I am just declaring a variable with const and giving variable name sum, and I am adding two values with plus. Okay, that is what you need to know here. And just delete this. Only once you have to write. Control Enter. And here we are going to use subtract. Okay, so how to subtract? We are using const keyword in order to declare the variable, and I am going to give my variable name, and I am going to minus. Okay, I am going to do subtraction. Change the value of 0 so that the difference is 12. We have to change this value of 0 in order to make the result as 12. Okay, so what we have to subtract here, 45 minus 33. Okay, so the result will be 12. That's it. 45 minus 33. So you will be getting the result of 12. Okay, that's it. Press Ctrl Enter and it goes. Ctrl Enter, and all these things are same. Okay, here you have to get the product of 80. Okay, here they have used multiplication. So in order to get the product of 80, you just have to change the value of 10 instead of 0. So press Ctrl Enter and then divide one number by another with JavaScript. Now we are going to divide, okay, using the slash. Here what they have said is change the value of 0 so that the quotient is equal to 2. So in order to get the result of 2, we have to change here 33. Okay, press Ctrl Enter. And this is very important. Okay, this is very important. Increment a number with JavaScript. Okay, so if you are writing a variable name, so if you are writing a variable name and giving plus plus, what does it mean? The variable will be increased by the value of 1. Okay, let us see here. I am declaring a variable called var a equal to 10. Now what I am doing is I am giving a plus plus. Okay, and I am just printing this console.log of a. So what will be happening is you can see the value of 11. So what has happened here is initially I declared the value of a as 10, and then what I have done here is a plus plus. Okay, so that the value is getting increased by value of 1. Okay, so similarly we can do in another way also. If you have to oh, that's it. Okay, and the actual method is here. Okay, this is the actual method, but instead of using this method we have used it like that. Okay, for example, here I have declared variable a equal to 10. So next thing, if I have to add value of 1 to it, what I will be doing is a equal to a plus 1. Okay, this is what I will be doing. Now let me print this. You can see the output as 11. Okay, you can see here. So in order to use this way, what we will be doing is I am going to just give a plus plus. So I will be getting the output of 11. Okay, that's it. That is what this lesson is. So delete this. Here you can see change the code to use plus plus operator on myvar. We have to change this code. Okay, this is the conventional way, but I am going to change this code myvar plus plus. So the value will be getting increased by 1. Okay, you can see the output of myvar here. If you have to see any output, you just have to use console.log. Okay, and insert the variable name inside it. Okay, you will be getting the output. Here you can see 88, but here what the value, initial value is 87. Okay, that's it. Press Ctrl Enter. And decrement, if I have to decrease the value by 1, I just have to give minus minus, that's it. Minus minus semicolon. Okay, the value will be decreased by 1. Now let us see the output. Myvar, and you can see the value is 10. Okay, press Ctrl Enter. And the semicolon is not necessary, but you just insert it. Okay, that is the formal way. Press Ctrl Enter. Create decimal numbers with JavaScript. Okay, create decimal numbers with JavaScript. Create a variable myDecimal and give it. Okay, here you can see create a variable myDecimal and give it a decimal value with a fractional part. Okay, 5.7. So what we have to do is I am just creating variable using var or const or anything, let anything. Okay, let, I am just using let myDecimal equal to 5.7. Press Ctrl Enter. Okay. Then what we are going to do is multiply two decimals with JavaScript. Okay, like this. Change the value of 0.0 so that the product will be 5.0. So we have to change this value of 0.0 in order to get the result of 5.0. So to which number do we have to multiply? 2 into 2.5. Okay, so the result will be 5. It's purely mathematical. Press Ctrl Enter. Divide one decimal by another with JavaScript. Change the 0.0 so that the quotient will be equal to 2.2. Okay, we have to change the value here so that the result will be, the quotient will be 2.2. So 2.2 into 2, 4.4. Okay, the result will be 2.2. Press Ctrl Enter. Finding a reminder in JavaScript. How to find the reminder in JavaScript? The reminder operator. Okay, the reminder operator percentage or modulus. Okay, that is called as modulus. Gives the reminder of the division of two numbers. Okay, set reminder equal to the reminder. Set reminder. Okay, this is a variable name. Here you can see reminder variable. Okay, set reminder equal to the remainder of 11 divided by 3. So the value here should be the remainder when 11 is divided by 3. So give modulus and 3 using the remainder operator. This is called as remainder operator. Okay, so the remainder of 11 divided by 3 will be stored in the variable remainder. Okay, that's it. Press Ctrl Enter. Next, so here you can see convert the assignments for A, B and C to use the plus equal to operator. We have to use plus equal to. Okay, here you can see A equal to A plus 12. There is another way to write this, A equal to A plus 12, by simply giving A plus equal to 12. Okay, this is the same. A equal to A plus 12 can be written as A plus equal to 12. Okay, A is added. Okay, a plus means a is added by which number? Equal to 12. Okay, that's it. So you can change the code here like this. And b equal to 9 plus b. So b is added by 9. That's what we have to change here. B equal to 9 plus b can be changed as b plus equal to 9. B is added. Okay, b plus is nothing but b is added equal to 9 means by the number of 9. Okay, so c is added. Here you can see c is added, c plus by which number? Equal to 7. That's it. So delete this, press Ctrl Enter. So the same way here also a is subtracted. Okay, a is subtracted, a minus by which number? The number which is equal to 6. Okay, here also b is subtracted, b minus equal to by which number? The number which is equal to 15. Okay, here also c is subtracted, c minus by which number? The number which is equal to 1. So delete this code. This is what we have to change. So delete this. Press Ctrl Enter. That's it. And then this is also same. A equal to a into 5. So we can rewrite this by a is multiplied. A is multiplied by which number? The number which is equal to 5. That's it. Here also the same. B is multiplied by the number which is equal to 3. And C is multiplied by the number which is equal to 10. Okay, so delete these things. Press Ctrl Enter. Okay, so far we have completed up to 20% of the basic JavaScript. Let me conclude this session and we will be seeing the remaining basic JavaScript in the next class. Okay, so thank you for watching my videos, my friends. Thank you for supporting me. Please remember to subscribe me. Let us see in the upcoming videos. Thank you.